just the year 2020 in general. What the Hey, what's up, you guys? It's the end of June, so you know what that means. It's time for mid-year reflections. I started off this year in Costa Rica, which I have to say was pretty awesome. I was feeling very confident about 2020. And then it just all kind of went downhill from there. But I would say that was in terms of global events that things kind of went downhill. As far as my own personal life, I feel like I've been doing pretty good. Obviously, it was really rough to have coronavirus cancel my graduation and basically my last semester of college. However, despite being like super depressed the first week or two that things shut down here in the US, I think I recovered from that really well, and I really made the best of a bad situation. I really used that time to focus on my self-care and to focus on what I needed and what I wanted to get out of life. So that was really cool. We've been doing a lot of reflecting lately. As far as my goals go, I honestly did not even make any New Year's resolutions for this year, other than I knew that I wanted to get in shape, which has kind of turned out that way. I was in Costa Rica, so I didn't really have too much time to reflect, but I did pick up a love for hiking there, and I found some yoga buddies to kick off the year strong with some yoga at least once a week. And of course, I had hiking buddies too, so that was really nice. I also had a goal to read 12 books again this year. That was my goal last year as well. And right now I am one book ahead of schedule. I'm in the middle of like 2 books right now. This is one of them. It's called All Out, and it's just a bunch of short stories about queer teenagers, and it's really good so far. I thought that would be a good choice for Pride Month, and it is. And then I'm also currently reading a book called Human Acts. It's about the revolution in South Korea that took place, I want to say in the 80s, but like nobody knows about it. And so that's been really eye-opening for me too. And I've learned a lot about history and culture so far just from reading fictional books. Some milestones that happened this year included me completing my honors capstone project. It was a competition that I created on campus called Greeks Go Green, which was kind of born out of my newfound passion for the environment that I gained studying abroad. And I was able to learn even more about sustainability from my time in Costa Rica, where we actually studied sustainable development. And Greeks Go Green was a competition that I started on campus that basically pitted Greek organizations, sororities, and fraternities against each other to see who could have the most sustainable chapter. And so we ended up saving like over 36 tons of carbon dioxide emissions from going into the atmosphere. We saved over 15,000 plastic water bottles from entering landfills. And it was just a really cool experience and a chance for me to exercise my creativity, which I really appreciated. So with my honors capstone being completed, I also graduated. And so now I am officially an alumna of my college and of my sorority. Coronavirus and quarantine have really just been giving me an opportunity to reflect on my career path and what I'm being called to do. So with that being said, I had my first big girl interview for an actual salaried position, which was very nerve-wracking, but also like very cool. And once I got into the interview, I felt very confident and very calm. Like I knew if it was meant to be, then I would get the job. But if it wasn't meant to be, then I wouldn't get the job, and that would be okay too. And my spirituality has been really growing this year too, and I think that's what helped me remain so calm before and during and after the interview. I've just really learned to let go and let God. So it's been helping me get in touch with my purpose in life and my creator. It's just been making me feel really good. I've just been finding a lot of peace in the Bible, in meditation, even in exercise. So like I said, I have a love for hiking now that I gained in Costa Rica just because I love being outside in nature, surrounded by the beauty of God's creation. And similarly with yoga, I've been able to connect my physical and my mental and my spiritual. And I think that's really important. I think a lot of times we can get very caught up in the, oh, I want to get big and strong, swole, and I want abs or that beach bod. Like we get very caught up in the physical aspects of exercise, but I think exercise also allows us a great opportunity to experience our whole being, which includes the mental and the spiritual. And I think it's important not to forget that and not to divide us into these parts. Like, oh, now I'm going to take care of my physical, now my mental, but I'm going to put off my spiritual or something like that. Like hiking and doing yoga has really allowed me to encompass all three of those. So as for my goals for the rest of the year, like I said, I want to read 6 more books, I believe, before the end of the year. And fun news to share, I am actually going to be teaching English in France, October to April. And so a goal is to get my work visa and move over there successfully. I also am really looking forward to spending some time being single and really enjoying the time that I have with myself. And I really hope to discover more about myself. That's something that I love to do, is to just learn about myself. And so I hope to discover Claire a little bit more and learn a bit more about her path in life. Lastly, and I think the most important thing that has kind of come to light this year, is that I want to be more mindful about what I want, not about what others are interested in, not about what others are doing, not about what others want for themselves or what others want for me. Like, I just want to be more reflective and figure out, okay, is this something that I want to do? Is this something that I want to have? Because I think that I have found myself getting swept up in my relationships and my friendships, and because I'm so open to trying new things, I always want to try and do what everybody else does to show, I guess, that I'm interested in being their friend, or to have a similar interest that I can take part in with them. I think a lot of times when I do that, my personality kind of molds into theirs, and my interests and my hobbies and all of that kind of stuff. So I really want to be more reflective, especially during my alone time, about what I actually want to do and in my path for life as well. You know, what is going to be the best path for me? What am I being called to do? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and comment below, what are some of your mid-year reflections? What have you accomplished so far this year, and what do you hope to accomplish in the rest of the year? Subscribe for more videos like this, to see my travels in France, to learn about how I live my lifestyle, and try to be the best and happiest version of myself I can be. Bye guys!